Okay, so Friday I ordered my knife for the combine, and yesterday, Monday, I got a phone call from Snyder's and they said, we're not sure what knife you've got because I'm using these XXX knives. As you can see, they're flipped up like that, and the XXX knife may or may not be different than the New Holland knife. Well, this kind of screws me. I got soybeans out there that are ready to go, and I'm not ready to go. So, problem I have is that this is a two-piece knife. There's the other bar there next to Tim's Jeep, and then we have this guy here, which bolts onto the bottom, which has these funky looking countersunk nuts. Well, they're metric. Of course, I don't have anything metric here, so I have to go and see if I can find them. So anyways, New Holland is going to be sending me a New Holland knife because I'm not sure whether I have an XXX or a New Holland. It doesn't say XXX anywhere on it, which leads me to believe that it is a New Holland, but I got to start cutting soybeans here. So anyhow, the other problem I have is this guy. You see that hole there? Well, it's kind of hogged out, and somebody beat the ever-loving tar out of this end of it, so it's kind of giving me a pain in the ass. Yeah, so that's the other problem that I have here. But it still works just fine as long as I grease it all the time. It doesn't overheat or anything, because I used it to cut rye and it was fine. So what I am doing is I'm going to put this knife all together, get all the knife sections in. I have to go track down some bolts so I can put this knife together, get it in the combine so that tomorrow I can cut soybeans. Hopefully tomorrow I can cut soybeans, but you know, it's just one of those damn deals, you know. Yeah. So these are the XXX bolts here. These guys here, and they are metric because it takes a 10 millimeter to yeah, they're regular XXX. It takes a 10 millimeter wrench to tighten these things up. So the length of them is the issue here, where I splice these two together. I got to get longer ones, and I know I don't have an XXX dealer anywhere near me, so I have to actually go maybe to Tractor Supply or something and get some metric bolts that are going to fit this lengthwise. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. So anyways, yeah, we'll see you at the Tractor Supply. I took a trip to Fastenal, picked up a stranger. Yep, walking down the side of the road. Yeah, she's not too happy, you know. She's just like purple, black, and blue today. It's like somebody beat the shit out of her. Little yellow snot coming out there in the shape of the John Deere sign? No. Anyway, I'll edit that out. Yeah? You don't say anything. What's the matter? Are you afraid to smile?
My tooth cracked.
You have a cracked tooth? Huh? Did you get that from a toothy blowjob? I'm gonna put that on YouTube. Anyway.
No, you're not.
She gets going really hard. Snap! She breaks her teeth. Holy hell. What? What? Bleep, bleep, bleep. No smiling. So, what are we doing? Oh, I'm abusing her. Just like I abused him. Oh, you poor wilting flower.
I'll have to go take off in your truck that you gave me.
Oh, yeah, that nice F-150 there?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I had to go to Fastenal and get some really funky looking bolts. They're not really funky looking. They actually did exactly what I needed them to do. Was there, because there were some kind of crazy little nuts that were supposed to go in there, and all they'll do is go along and cut them off and we'll be all good. I have a gaggle of kids and all sorts of stuff, and if you open your mouth, I'm going to put my foot up your rear ends. Do you hear me? Yeah, you know how to run. So anyways, we're just fixing up this knife and we'll get it in decombine. Okay, so anyways, last night it got dark as we were sliding this knife in this cutter bar here, so I couldn't videotape it because it was dark. That's oil, used crankcase oil. which ain't gonna hurt anything. To slide this son of a bitch in there was just a real job. They lay so tight. I'm not really thrilled about the way that one's working there. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, but it seems like the ones that are flipped on the bottom side are really, you know, they're really tight up against the knife guard, but the ones that are flipped upside down don't seem too tight. But, you know, it's all the way they're put together, so who knows. They seem like they're slid in there okay, but they went in so tight I couldn't hardly get. I had to beat it in there with a block of wood. You know, what else can I say about it? It's not rubbing up against anything. It's just the way the knives are. So, anyways, plus they're rustier than hell. So, I did not forget, but I seem to have misplaced my little end knife here, and I'm not 100% sure whether it's going to need it or not. I'm pretty sure it may need it, but I just haven't found it yet. So when I find it, I'm going to stick it in there, but I want to get this in the rest of the way and get her bolted up, and then I'm going to run it and see how it works. And then my first victim is that field over there, because I'm going to cut that today. I just have to. So anyways, just stay tuned on this one, and yeah, wait for the dew to come off and the frost, because it frosted again last night. Okay, my tortured child, could you please start this combine up so that we can actually start this video? Huh? Maybe? Anyways, what we're doing is we are going to demonstrate how a knife works. And what will happen if you stick your fingers in there. You kind of got to be careful. I got the reel shut down, but okay. This is the end of a belt. If that was my finger, I wouldn't have one. Ready? Look at that. Just like that. In the flash of an eye, or a blink of an eye, gone. Your finger's about the consistency of a rubber belt, really, other than the bone that's in between, and that's probably the consistency of a good hefty corn stalk. So yeah, a rubber belt going through that is a good demonstration of how easy it would be to remove someone's finger if, say, maybe they didn't listen to you.
What?
I said if you didn't listen to me, it would be a, God bless me, a good way to remove a finger from somebody that didn't maybe want to listen to you, huh? What do you think, Tim? Oh. Anyhow, yeah. Little safety. Don't stick your fingers anywhere near that thing, because it's going to effing hurt. Actually, you probably wouldn't feel but a pinch. The hurting starts when the healing starts.